Two. I'm sorry, there's not two. Bonus. Air Force.
5.
That is correct. Thank you. The answer is 5. Air Force. I hope you can arrest this question and answer. The efficiency of the machine.
Efficiency 83.3%.
That is right. Excellent. That is correct. Good. Preamble to all schools. State the meaning of the following acronyms in ICT. You have to state the meaning of the following acronyms in ICT. Top Royal. You are top, you are royal. CSM. Bonus. Oh. Content management system. Air Force complex basic. S.
Madam, he says CSM.
Oh. We'll replace that question. Okay. So let's go to the next one.
Okay.
So we'll replace your question in a minute. SQL, Air Force Complex. SQL.
Madam, please.
QL. Air Force. Look here, please. Bonus. SQL. Oh. Structured query language. SQL. DUNWELL Methodist. DUNWELL Methodist. DSL. DSL.
Digital System Language.
No. Bonus. Air Force.
Digital structure language.
No. It's supposed to be answered once for bonus. It's digital subscriber line. There's no language. Okay. So, preamble to all schools. Solve the following. Are you ready? Top Royal School. This is your question. A company bought a product for 500 Ghana cedis and sold it for 700 Ghana cedis. Calculate the profit percentage.
200. 200. 200. 200. Profit percentage.
Time up bonus.
40%.
DUNWELL. You are correct. But next time, let me call you. All right, so DUNWELL has the point. Air Force, complex basic. A company sells a product for 75 Ghana cedis. The cost to produce the product is 50 Ghana cedis. That's 50. Calculate the profits percentage.
%50.
That is right. DUNWELL, Methodist Academy. A director purchased a set of 10 identical items for a total cost of 1,000 Ghana cedis. He sold all 10 items for 1,300 Ghana cedis. Calculate the profit percentage.
%30.
That is right. That is definitely right. So we are coming back to you, Top Royal, with your question 4. And you remember the preamble for the question 4. Okay. So USD. USD. Bonus. Air Force.
Universal Serial Drive.
No. Universal synchronized data. Universal synchronized data. So we move to our question 6. Another preamble, please. The following questions are statements. You are to state whether they are true or they are false. It will not be passed on as bonus unless a school refuses to answer. I wish you all the best. DUNWELL, Methodist. It is ethical to copy and paste content from search results without giving credit to the original source. True or false?
True.
I'm sorry. It is false. You have to give credit. Top Royal. URL in ICT is used to identify the physical location of a website on the internet. True or false?
True.
It is true. It is true. Air Force. Air Force Complex. The keyboard combination Shift +6 outputs the ampersand symbol. True or false?
False.
That is correct. It is false. It is false. Top Royal. Top Royal. In humans, males have XX chromosomes, whereas females have XY chromosomes. Is it true or false?
True.
I'm sorry. It's the other way around. The males have XY. Females have XX. Air Force Complex. Air Force Complex. Conjugation, fragmentation, parthenogenesis are all examples of sexual reproduction. Is it true or is false?
Please, the question again.
Conjugation, fragmentation, parthenogenesis are all examples of sexual reproduction. True or false?
False.
Of course, you are right. They are asexual. Done well. Organisms that can switch between aerobic and anaerobic types of respiration are known as facultative organisms. True or false?
True.
That is correct. It is true. And on that truth, we come to the end of round 1. Yeah, round 1 has been tough. Yes. And no one came to play today. Done well, you are poised to do well, isn't it? Aha. The Air Force, they want to conquer the air and conquer the land. And Top Royal are telling us that they are royals and they are on top. So who did what? Let's see. Air Force Complex Basic School. Were you the ones who came first? Or is it DUNWELL Methodist Academy? Or are royals in the building? Well, Top Royals, you had 6 points. DUNWELL Methodist, you had 9 points. Air Force, I salute sir. 16 points. We have come this far because we have partners and sponsors. Eridec Ghana, GES, DEX Technology, IDL, and e-learning center. Round two. Round 2. The heat is on. We are at the fastest brain, fastest finger round. The brain should be fast. The fingers should be fast. But before we start reading out the questions, it is important you know the rules. And these are the rules. 1 question would be read out. And contestants would compete to be the first to answer. So there are no substantive questions. When the question is read out, you are all competing to be the first to answer. Please, each question carries 4 solid points. Each answered question, correctly answered question, carries 4 solid points. And when you are ready to respond, you have to press the buzzer. Before you attempt to answer, you press the buzzer, you are called, and then you answer. Please, answering before pressing the buzzer will disqualify the school from that particular question. After the buzzer is pressed, you answer. After 3 seconds, if you've not answered, you'll be bailed out. So don't press it and now start thinking about your answer. Know the answer, press the buzzer, answer. 3 seconds, you are bailed out. Okay. If a school gets the question wrong, the 2 remaining schools get the opportunity to compete to answer. So if among the 2, one bails it and gets it wrong, the other school has the opportunity to answer. If you get it wrong, I beg you, -1. If you are ready, I wish you all the best. We start. Okay. Chinchilla is a breed of Chinchilla is a breed of. Can we have some silence in the audience, please? Rabbits. Millions reagent is used to test for DUNWELL.
Protein.
Proteins. That is right. That is correct. What is translocation in plants? Accurate answers, please. Time up to all of you. There's a transport of soluble products from the leaves to the other parts of the plant as a result of photosynthesis or other food source. All right, the next question. Bee stings are painful due to the substance they inject into the affected area. What is the name of this substance?
Madam, please the question again.
Bee stings are painful due to the substance they inject into the affected area. What's the name of this substance? Air Force.
Methanoic acid.
That is correct. It is methanoic acid. That is right. Excellent. Good. Next question. Name one nitrogenous waste present in urine. Air Force.
Urea.
Urea. It is urea. Good. Next. What is the most common base for neutralizing acids? DUNWELL?
Sodium hydroxide.
Sodium hydroxide. DUNWELL, you are doing well. That is correct. What is the probability of obtaining 4 when a fair die is tossed once? Air Force?
1 out of 6.
That is correct. 1 out of 6. 1 out of 6. 1 out of 6. Good. Next. How many letters are there in the home row of a keyboard? Air Force?
9.
Woo! That is right. Thank you. Thank you. And we come to the end of round 2.
The ideal Solomon Bennett student is someone who is an all-rounder. I mean, practically, intellectually, morally, physically. At first, the study of science was chew, pour, pass, and forget.
As a school, we thought it's as very important to let our children have a practical experience with what they study. So as a school, we decided to introduce the science sets.
As a parent, I experience what is being taught to my child in school, in the house, and I see my children telling me this is what brings the force to the machine that is carrying the load and the rest, and I'm like, wow, if at grade 5 and 6 a child is able to have all this at the back of their mind and be hands-on, then the future is bright.
Science sets has been the game changer for Solomon Bennett Memorial as a school.
So we are about entering the 3rd round, the Tech Challenge round. But before then, what happened in round 2? Of course there was fire, of course. Of course there was fire. So let's see the results of the fire. Did they burn some? Did it leave some unscarred? Top Royal School. At the end of round 2, you had 0. DUNWELL Methodist. DUNWELL Methodist, you had 8. Air Force Complex, 16 points. We are entering into another round. That's the round 3, the Science and Technology Challenge round. So this is not the time to lose hope, because there's 15 solid points to be won in this round. 15 solid points up for grabs. The question in this round will require contestants to perform a task that will be assessed. The score for this round, I repeat, is 15 points. Contestants will be given 15 minutes to complete the task. Okay. There has been an adjustment. It's rather 10 points. 10 points, 10 minutes. 10 points, 10 minutes. We want to thank Dex Science Set for powering this section for us. So you have the questions in front of you. We go through it. You are provided with a laser labeled L, a screen labeled S, 2 pegs, and 2 polarizers labeled P1 and P2. This is your task. Place the screen and laser in front of each other. You switch on the laser and make sure it can be seen on the screen. With the help of a peg, place the polarizer P1 vertically in between the laser and the screen. Observe what happens to the laser light. With the help of the second peg, please pay attention here. Place the polarizer P2 horizontally in between the polarizer P1 and the screen. Observe what happens to the laser light. Rotate the polarizer P2 at an angle of 45 degrees and observe what happens to the laser lights. Start work.
The ideal Solomon Bennett student is someone who is an all-rounder. I mean, practically, intellectually, morally, physically. At first, the study of science was chew, pour, pass, and forget.
As a school, we thought it's as very important to let our children have a practical experience with what they study. So as a school, we decided to introduce the science sets.
As a parent, I experience what is being taught to my child in school, in the house, and I see my children telling me this is what brings the force to the machine that is carrying the load and the rest, and I'm like, wow, if at grade 5 and 6 a child is able to have all this at the back of their mind and be hands-on, then the future is bright.
Science Set has been the game changer for Solomon Bennett Memorial as a school.
The ideal Solomon Bennett student is someone who is an all-rounder. I mean, practically, intellectually, morally, physically. First, the study of science was chew, pour, pass, and forget.
As a school, we thought it's as very important to let our children have a practical experience with what they study. So as a school, we decided to introduce the science sets.
As a parent, I experience what is being taught to my child in school, in the house, and I see my children telling me this is what brings the force to the machine that is carrying the load and the rest, and I'm like, wow, if at grade 5 and 6 a child is able to have all this at the back of their mind and be hands-on, then the future is bright.
Science Set has been the game changer for Solomon Bennett Memorial as a school.
The ideal Solomon Bennett student is someone who is an all-rounder. I mean, practically, intellectually, morally, physically. First, the study of science was chew, pour, pass, and forget.
As a school, we thought it's as very important to let our children have a practical experience with what they study. So as a school, we decided to introduce the science sets.
As a parent, I experience what is being taught to my child in school, in the house, and I see my children telling me this is what brings the force to the machine that is carrying the load and the rest, and I'm like, wow, if at grade 5 and 6 a child is able to have all this at the back of their mind and be hands-on, then the future is bright.
Science Set has been the game changer for Solomon Bennett Memorial as a school.
The ideal Solomon Bennett student is someone who is an all-rounder. I mean, practically, intellectually, morally, physically. First, the study of science was chew, pour, pass, and forget.
As a school, we thought it's as very important to let our children have a practical experience with what they study. So as a school, we decided to introduce the science sets.
As a parent, I experience what is being taught to my child in school, in the house, and I see my children telling me this is what brings the force to the machine that is carrying the load and the rest, and I'm like, wow, if at
Well. So before I tell you what happened, the marks they all had, I want us to go over what was expected of you. So you were to correctly position a screen laser polarizers. The P1 was supposed to be vertical. The P2 was supposed to be horizontal between the P1 and the screen. And then the P2 was to be rotated at a 45 degrees angle. And then you observe what happens. So with the first answer to the first related question, which was, what were your observations in task 2, 3, 4? The answer was, the laser seen on the screen is dimmed in task 2. In task 3, no light is seen on the screen. And in task 4, a dimmed laser is seen on the screen. The next one, that was what accounted for your observation in task 2, 3, 4. You were supposed to answer that the polarizer in task 2 blocked only the vertical component of light, because light has a vertical and horizontal component. So the polarizer in task 2 blocked only the vertical component of light, hence the dimming. But in task 3, both the horizontal and vertical component of light were blocked, hence no light seen. In the fourth task, the orientation of the second polarizer was changed, allowing some amount of light to pass through, hence the dimming. Then, what property of light is demonstrated in this experiment is polarization. So as I went round with the setup, top royal, unfortunately, the vertical you made horizontal. Yes. And the horizontal you made vertical. Because of that, but other than that, your entire setup was beautifully done. So that one is 2 marks. I give you 1 out of that 2. And then also, the only answer you had right, the related task questions, the only answer you had right was the one that the presence of the second polarizer blocked the light. Aha. So that's the only one you had right. So in all, you ended up with 2/10. Okay, let me come to Air Force. So Air Force, when it was vertical, you made it vertical. When it was horizontal, you made it horizontal. Your setup was beautifully done. So you get 2 out of 2 from that. Aside that, every other thing you got wrong. So you also get 2 out of 10. DUNWELL. Christian Inshira Francisca Araba Kobina. Your setup was beautifully done. And you were able to also state that when the second polarizer was added, no light was seen. So in all, you get 3 out of 10. So at the end of round 3, the total score, Top Royal School had 8 points. DUNWELL Methodist Academy, 20 points. The Soldiers of the Air and of the Land, 34 points. Round 4, last round. This is where you want to put all your eggs into one basket. This is where you want to bring out the last team. Okay, you want to bring the last team. Every single strength left in your being, you want to bring it out. But before then, Air Force Complex Basic. Can we give a round of applause to Cornelius Fuga? You are being replaced with Vanessa Amano. Can we give him a round of applause? Thank you. Thank you, Cornelius. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Vanessa, you are welcome. You are bringing fire or water? You bring fire. All right. Round 4, our last round. This is the decoding the clues round. It could also be referred to as the riddles round. The question will be read out as series of clues. If the question is answered on the first clue, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. 6 points. If it's answered correctly on the second clue is 5, on the third is 4, on the fourth is 3. Please, contestants, listen. You are to press the buzzer, you are called, and then you answer. If you fail to press the buzzer before answering, you are disqualified from that particular riddle or clues decoding. Even if your answer is right. Are you ready? Are you ready? Yes. Action-packed round. Set 1. Set 1. So I will use my fingers to show you on which clue we are on. I am a phenomenon of nature. I operate near coastal regions. I am caused by the fact that the heat capacity of water is greater than that of land. Top Royal.
Tsunami.
I'm sorry, you are wrong. I can keep the land near the coastal areas cool. I am wind, and I blow a cool breeze. Who am I? Air Force? Sea breeze. That is correct. It is sea breeze. Set 2. Set 2. Yeah. You are ready? Sure. Good. I am a theorem in mathematics. You can call me the leftover theorem. I am useful in the factorization of polynomials. I am usually associated with the division of a polynomial by a linear expression. I lead naturally to the factorization theorem. Who am I? No.
Pythagoras theorem.
DUNWELL.
Pythagoras theorem.
I'm sorry, that is wrong. To the other two schools. Time up. Remainder theorem. Set 3. Ready? Good. I am a year. I am a year in the 21st century. You can say I am a pair of conjoined twins. The sum of my digits is a square of an even prime number. My first and third digits are an even prime, and my second and last digits amount to nothing. Mind you, Air Force 2020. Excellent. 2020. Good. 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 That was good. Set 4. Set 4. Ready? Good. I am a remarkable organ in humans. I am nestled safely within your circular casing. I hold the secrets of your dreams and memories. I am the commander-in-chief of the symphony of your existence, orchestrating every note of your thoughts, emotions. Air Force.
Brain.
The brain! Vanessa Amano, the brain. The brains are working. The brain. And on that brainy note, we come to the end of the contest. Male, female, female, male, male, female. The men has been separated from the boys. The women have been separated from the girls. But I must say, a big congratulations to all of you. You have done exceptionally well. You have given us a beautiful contest. Of course, there should be a winner. There should be. But I think they all deserve a resounding round of applause. Can we give it up for them? Wonderful performance. Wonderful. Wonderful. Excellent. 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 So sometimes you might be a royal. You might be on top. But life can happen. Top Royal School ended with 8 points. It is so crucial that you speak good things, pronounce good things on your life. And so you can call yourself DUNWELL, meaning that you are always doing well. It is very crucial. But as the Akan adage will say, agroniform, DUNWELL Methodist had 20 points. Air Force Complex Basic, Masters of the Air of the Land, of the C2, 43 points. 43. Wonderful performance. Thank you so much, Samuel Peterson Apia, Vanessa Amano, and Cornelius Fuga, for giving us an excellent display of knowledge, intelligence, and of course, a lot of wisdom. My name is Dr. Sandra Bankwa-Kwarteng. I have been your quiz mistress. Thank you very much.
The ideal Solomon Bennett student is someone who is an all-rounder. I mean, practically, intellectually, morally, physically,